Hello and welcome to the latest edition of McBookie's Top Tartan Tips. I'm joined as ever by Mark Walker and Tam McManus, and it is Scottish Cup week this weekend, and we're looking at who might be worth a bet outside Celtic and Rangers for the outright market. Celtic are 2-1 with Rangers the 6-4 favourite. Tam, would it be worthwhile backing one of them, or do you fancy somebody else at a bigger price?
Listen, it's very difficult to get away from Celtic and Rangers, to be honest. I know this season, obviously, St Johnstone won the League Cup. It just depends on the luck of the draw. If you can get one of the big boys out early doors and you can get a good draw. But I'm looking at it, and I think Rangers look very strong this season again. 6-4, I think you are for Rangers to win the Scottish Cup, which I wouldn't put anybody off. So it's difficult to see a Hibs or maybe an Aberdeen or somebody winning it, but I'll go for Rangers at 6-4, to be honest. As
you say, the draw's all important, and the longer Celtic and Rangers stay in the competition, the bigger the prices of the other teams. So you're making this early bet in the hope that one of them will be knocked out. Mark, have you any thoughts who might be a bit of value at a bigger price?
Well, just St Johnstone, because they've really come into form at the right time. They're growing in momentum. Obviously, they won the League Cup as well. I don't think they fear anyone. They've got nothing to worry about for the rest of the season. They've got that top six place. They're playing without any pressure. Why not? In a one-off game, they can beat anyone on their day. Obviously, Rangers will be favourites, and rightly so, and Celtic can't go off. But for an outsider, St Johnstone
25-1 to do the cup double. That'll be some achievement for the Perth side. So let's look at the games at the weekend. Tam, who are you fancying to progress into the next round of the cup?
Well, you'll like this one, Paul. I'm going to tip St Johnstone to beat Dundee at even money. I'll look at, obviously, St Johnstone we've spoke about. I think they're a very good cup side. They have been for a number of years. And I just think that I think they've got too much for Dundee. I think Dundee, defensively, they've not been great this season. I think they've got goals in them, but they'll struggle to score against a very, very solid St Johnstone team. So I think St Johnstone away, it's a bit of a derby as well. Played in it myself for Dundee. Dens Park, I think that will suit St Johnstone. I think St Johnstone at even money is my bet of the weekend.
So a few of the tipping columns have already put up St Johnstone at the weekend. Mark, who's your best bet in the Scottish Cup, or are you maybe looking elsewhere?
Well, looking elsewhere, but the Scottish Cup wise there's a few, but the one that caught my eye was Edinburgh City, 13-8 to win at Forfar. There's a division between the teams, but Edinburgh City really going great guns under new manager Gary Naismith. You'll fancy this. Forfar will be struggling to survive in League One. I think they're a good price, Edinburgh City 13-8. My main bet outside that would be in the Championship. Don't think Tam will agree with this, but I'd go for Hearts. And not only would I go for Hearts, I'd actually go for Hearts -1 at Dunfermline. I think Dunfermline are an absolute free fall at the moment. I saw them last week at Dundee. They were 2 goals up after 6 minutes. They just went to pieces. They can't seem to defend. If it wasn't for the goalkeeper, it could have been a lot more. Thrashed by Wraith Rovers midweek as well. Hearts, Jesus, there's got to be a reaction at some point. So, they're evens to win, but I think they could win by a couple. So, just why not? -1, 13-5. That's what I'm going for.
So there he goes. A brave man that's backing Hearts. It's a braver man that's backing them on the handicap. But Mark's going for Hearts -1.
I hope you get beat, Mark.
Mark's going for Hearts -1 at 13-5. And Tam is going for St Johnstone to knock out Dundee at even money. If you're having a bet this weekend, then remember to have a look at the McBookie site, and the best of luck.